Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the National Guard products number 425 DKB. This is a very typical and common threshold. The 425 is representative of the profile of this threshold, and that means that this is a typical saddle type threshold. If you use your imagination, you can see why they call it a saddle type threshold. The DKB means dark bronze anodized, and that is indeed the finish. If you were to remove the DKB and just leave it at National Guard Products 425, you'd have the same threshold, just in a mill finish. Okay, this is a very common threshold because of its not only its saddle type shape, but its dimensional properties as well. Let's go over that here. As you can see, this is a 5-inch wide threshold, and it is 1/2 inch tall. And those two dimensions conspire to make this that common sort of threshold that you're going to use on typical hollow metal frames of a generic, or industry common 5 3/4 jam depth. Aluminum storefront will certainly have something like this as well. Aluminum storefront frames and doors. The 5-inch is very compatible with, all of the common sorts of jam depths between, just under 5-inch and just under 6-inch. That range accounts for the majority of installed aluminum, wood, and steel or hollow metal frames that would be seen or noticed. There is an image below this video showing the important dimensional properties of the item. I like this threshold from National Guard because it's a bit thicker than standard. Okay, the 5-inch is very compatible with most installations. Now, if you have a frame that's 8 3/4 jam depth, which is common as well, or something significantly larger, you would sure want a wider threshold because the width of this needs to be compatible with the jam depth that you're dealing with. You wouldn't put a 4-inch or a 5-inch on a jam depth that might be 12-inch wide. It would look quite unusual at the bottom of the frame, and generally you're going to want the threshold to at least occupy the space underneath the frame, at least on its overall, and then plus you're going to need to make sure that your door resides over the plateau of the threshold. Okay, the 425 is fluted in the top, as you can see, and is available in several different lengths in the website. Everywhere from 2 foot to 8 foot are listed in the site. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. Now, the reasoning is if you had to take this 36-inch piece and cut it down to, say, 32-inch, you'd eliminate that first countersink that's there. And speaking of the countersink, screws are included in a complementary finish. They look to be about a number 10 by 1.5 inch flathead sheet metal screw. So if you ordered a custom length, we'll not only give you that first countersink at the proper distance from the edge, but the proper center to center as well, because the next one's all the way over here. And it's handy to have the countersink from the factory because it gives you the best chance of a long-lasting sort of installation. Thresholds like this, threshold plates, saddle thresholds, they have a lot of lateral movement with just the traffic going over them, and that will work to loosen the screw over time. And if you don't have the best sort of installation, I think that you can expect a failed installation eventually. I've seen countless thresholds. We've all walked over thresholds and it's made a sound because it's loose. So you want to be able to have a countersink there. So if you order a custom length, we'll take care of the countersink at the proper distance from the edge, and again, the proper center to center as well. There is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure, where you can review this item against some of National Guard's sister and related products. That's a very handy document for this threshold because in the realm of saddle thresholds, there is a significant amount of diversity and a different dimensionally available products. Material made of stainless steel are also listed there. Architectural bronze can also be reviewed, so that's pretty handy. Then, additionally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line product catalog and review all things National Guard products related, not only thresholds made of aluminum like this, but perimeter gasketing, door sweeps naturally, aluminum like this, again, stainless steel, and architectural bronze. If you have any questions on the National Guard products 425 DKB, saddle type dark bronze, 5 by 1/2 inch, which is ADA compliant, Threshold or any other National Guard products, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.